just going to open up with a real quick story, a little background about how Liv Good came to be, a little bit about the network marketing industry, the nutritional and wellness industry, supplements. I'm just going to open up with a real quick story, a little background about how Liv Good came to be, a little bit about the network marketing industry, the nutritional and wellness industry, supplements, all that stuff. And really kind of give you guys, again, a little background of where this all stemmed from, rooted from, came from, and why it's really growing as fast as it is right now. In fact, we are right there about to hit, I think it's going to happen tonight, if not tomorrow morning, 750,000 members in under 10 months in Liv Good. It really is exciting to see that, exciting to see so many people really embracing the opportunity, seeing exactly what we're all about, and really, it really speaks volumes for the fact that we are in the right place at the right time. And that's exactly why, we're revolutionizing the network marketing industry, changing it, fixing it, however you want to look at it. But so real quick, Nader and I have had a long history, experience, just great run in the network marketing industry. I've been involved for a little over 20 years now. Nader a little bit longer than that. Been around for a while. Been there, done that, seen everything. Had the opportunity to start in the field as distributors. Obviously struggled through our first few years, as so many people do. We're able to learn a lot of things, figure things out. And, since then really have gone from consulting to business ownership software. And we're very fortunate to have launched and run some of the best products and businesses, companies that the network marketing industry has seen over the last few years. And it's been a great run. We've met some amazing people and helped a lot of people be able to generate extra income, get healthy, and do all that stuff. The challenge was, and actually, let me take a step back. But about 4 years ago, after all that run and greatness, I walked away from this industry. That really has changed my life. I was completely done with it. I don't want to say I got burnt out. I just didn't like what it had become. And what I mean by that is this. So the network marketing industry has been around for almost 100 years. A lot of great products have come to the market through this incredible industry. The model, I think, is great, but the way that it has kind of grown over the last 15, 20 years even, I think is not the way that it was originally designed to be. And I don't like what it had become. And again, that's why I walked away and was done with this industry. But what I mean by that is this. So the average product in the network marketing industry, and I know a lot of you guys are on this call, you've been in network marketing, a lot of you guys are brand new to this industry, and it's a great industry. There are just some things that we didn't like about it, and that's why we changed it, fixed it, and that's why Liv Good is really having the growth and momentum and excitement, success that we are having, because I think for the first time in a long time, we're actually doing things right. And it really feels good to do that and to see how many of you guys agree by those numbers that are coming in. So again, the average product in the network marketing industry costs, whether it's a nutritional supplement, skincare product, whatever, costs about $8 to $12 to make. But in order for companies to be able to pay out big commissions in a compensation plan and attract leaders to the opportunity and make it exciting, they have to mark those products up 8 times, 10 times, even up to 12 times to be able to do that. And so that means, that $8 product has to be sold for $60 to $80, or the $10 product has to be sold for $100 to be able to make that compensation plan work, be attractive, and make the company profitable. The challenge with that is that people can't afford a $60 or $80 product or $100, $120 product for a long time. Even if it's a great product and they're getting results with it, when it comes down to paying your phone bill or buying your auto ship each month just to stay active in the company, or even because you love it to stay healthy, obviously you're going to choose what you have to choose. And so in that model, not only does it not work because people can't afford to stay on products to get themselves healthy, but when you look at the numbers, you look at the statistics, less than 1% of the people in the company are making any money, or even making enough to be a full-time person in the company, and less than 5% are even making anything at all, even enough to cover that monthly product expense, which means over 95% of people in this industry, in this entire industry, regardless of company, are making nothing, little to nothing. And I didn't like that. And so, with the companies that Nader and I have had the opportunity to run, we try to change compensation plans, change systems, make things more simple, duplicatable. We were able to grow that 5% a little bit, but just not enough to really change things the way we wanted to. Because when you're selling products for an 8, 10, 12 time markup, it's just most people can't afford them. And that's why when you look at the statistics in the industry, the average lifespan of a person on a product or in a company in the network marketing industry is under 3 months. It's 2.8 months before they either stop buying the product because they can't afford it anymore, something happens in their life, or they get attracted to something else down the road and move on. And that's just kind of the cycle of this industry. And I like that because we got into this industry with the belief and we've been teaching that, hey, you could get into this company, build it for 3 to 5 years, create that long-term residual income that's going to continue coming in for years and years to come. And it just wasn't happening. And it took me a long time to realize that. But when I did, I'm like, you know what? This doesn't feel good anymore. This doesn't feel right. This is not something that I can ethically and morally be part of anymore. And so again, I was completely done with the industry. And at the same time, Nader and I have been talking about this concept because we saw what was happening. We see all these people dropping off in 3 months, regardless of the company or the opportunity or a compensation plan or the product or whatever, because they couldn't afford a $60, $80, $100 product every month. And so we talked about this. You know what? We've brought some amazing products to market. What if we can do a little membership model, sell them for wholesale or a few bucks above cost so people can actually afford them? They can actually continue to use them and stay healthy, not just get healthy for a month or two and then fade off over the next few months. They can keep purchasing the product and get more than just one product for $100 a month and continue to be healthy. And so, this was a concept that we talked about long before, this was like 5, 6 years ago, long before Liv Good ever came to be. And but at the same time, I was done. It wasn't going to happen. I walked away from the industry and I wasn't coming back. But fortunately, Nader kept, he was chirping in my ear, just telling us, he kept telling me, we got to do it. We got to do it. The time's now. And I would just, the timing, it would have worked at any time for sure. But over the last few years, just the world has changed and the economy has changed and people's buying habits have changed. And when you look at what's happening in the marketplace on a global, worldwide economic scale, people's buying habits are shifting. People are moving away from expensive, overpriced things more towards affordability and value. And now with the internet, with Amazon, with Walmart, with Costco, with all this stuff that's out there, people are shopping more than ever, meaning they're comparing prices. And that's why, and Nader will talk about this, I don't want to take away from his part of the call, but it's, when you're aligned with what's happening in the world, it's easier, things make sense. When you're working against what's happening in the economy, like so many network marketing companies still are, and it blows my mind that it's still going that way, even though it's now going the other way. It's no surprise that we've grown to over 750,000 members, on track to over 1 million in our first year. And we're just getting started. So lots of cool things. Oh, and so, yeah, so, we watched what was happening in the economy, and it was like, hey, it's time. Now it's time. The world needs this. The industry needs this. We need to fix it. So let's make it happen. And we did.